I'm Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe
On the go. How you doing, Jennifer?
Oh, I'm so good. How are you?
I'm full.
Yeah.
We just finished lunch.
We did. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And you might see a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you might have watched that video already.
I think that video already went up.
Yeah.
You can probably tell from what we're wearing that we are filming this video here now, right after we just finished filming the video that we just did, which was lunch. Anyway, that video was a comparison between Portillo's and Bona Beef. And I'll link that in the description below. But anyway, yes, that was a really yummy lunch.
But Joe, what is this video going to be about?
Well, we are, on the day that this video is publishing, we are on our way to
Disney World!
Again!
Yay!
Yeah, well, you know, we're excited.
Okay, so this will be a 9-night, 10-day trip.
Mm-hmm.
It will span across 3 hotels.
Yes. I'm like 3. Yes, 3 hotels.
We will be going to all 4 parks.
4 parks?
All 4 parks.
Wow.
We are going to be doing an after-hours event that is new to us.
Ooh.
We will be eating at a restaurant that is new to us.
Just one?
Just one.
Just one restaurant that's new to us.
But we will be dining at a whole array of Disney restaurants.
Of course we will, because that's what we do.
That is what we do.
Yes.
So anyway, we're going to give you our pre-trip report because I know you're just as excited as we are. And trust me, we are excited.
Yes.
All right. So we are leaving Sunday, February 16th. This is going to be like a Valentine trip for us.
Kind of, yeah.
We are meeting the Besties.
Yep.
Big surprise.
Big surprise.
For Ariane's birthday.
Yes.
We're very excited.
Yes.
So on Sunday, February 16th, we are taking a very late flight. Yeah,
it ended up that as we were looking at the prices, this one was the one that was like dirt cheap, wasn't it?
It was $75 a person.
Yeah, it was really, really cheap. We just ended up getting lucky and got a deal with Southwest. So we're flying late on that Sunday. So because we're getting in so late, we're going to stay at the Hyatt there at the airport.
Yes, we have stayed there a couple times.
Yeah, we've done that before.
And it's just convenient. If you're flying in late at night, it's easier. Then you wake up in Orlando, you're refreshed, you're feeling good, and you can start your vacation.
I mean, technically, the way we looked at it, if we would have flown out the next morning, the flight price would have been more expensive than what we paid.
Actually, it would have been so much more that actually for us to stay at the Hyatt is cheaper than flying out the next day.
That's what I was going to say.
But like the price jumped big time.
Right. So if you find a deal like that and you get in late late in the evening, consider staying at the Hyatt because it is a really nice hotel and it's very convenient because it's right there at the airport. So once you get your bags,
you walk back up the stairs, take an elevator, and
you're there.
Yeah.
And that way, then when you wake up the next morning, you're refreshed and you can end up, doing whatever it is that you're going to do, whether it's Disney or not. You can get over to Disney and do what you got to do, I guess, right? So,
all right. So Monday,
it's a good idea to think of.
Monday, February 17th, we are staying at a new to us resort. We will be checking into Caribbean Beach Resort. We have never stayed there. It's one of 3 resorts that we have not stayed at: Caribbean Beach, All Star Sports, and the Boardwalk. So we are knocking one off, and there'll only be 2 more we need to stay in before we have completed the whole round of Disney resorts.
Yes.
We will be checking in. We will be having lunch in Disney Springs at Frontera Cochina because, as tradition, we are starting off with an avocado margarita. Best way to get the vacation started, in my eyes.
Yep.
Then we will be having dinner at Flying Fish. And we will be ending with dessert at Beaches and Cream, and there may be something in between all that we're doing.
Yes, that's right. Yes, because that night was kind of an extra few different things that we're doing that evening. Besides just Flying Fish, there's something that leads to it, and then something that happens after it.
Yes.
So we'll leave that up to surprise.
Yes. So then Tuesday, February 19th, we are checking out of Caribbean Beach Resort.
Hi, Caribbean Beach.
And we're saying hello to Coronado Springs Resort.
Yes.
We are not staying in the tower. We have a preferred room, probably in the cabana section, I would think. Not Ranchero. What's the other one? Casita?
Yes.
Casita. I think
Yeah.
that has preferred rooms. So we will again do a tour and show you everything in a later video because we have something else planned for that.
Yeah, that's something else that as we were kind of brainstorming different ideas for what we were doing for these videos.
For content.
You're very artistic today.
Thanks.
Between coming up with the Bona Beef Portillo's video that we just did earlier, but then also this. It's just something a little different that we've not done before. So it was clever.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that.
So I'm excited about that. So those will be the 3 resorts or hotels we are staying at: the Hyatt MCO, Caribbean Beach Resort, and Coronado Springs in a preferred room.
Yes.
So then we are having lunch at Wine Bar George. Haven't been there in a bit.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I know.
I
miss George.
I do too. It's one of
Hopefully-
our favorite restaurants in Disney Springs.
Hopefully he's actually there. We can say hi.
Yes. Then we're doing something that
Like we
we've
know
done
him.
before.
We really don't know him, but we've met him a couple of
have,
times.
we
And
have.
he's a very nice guy.
He's a
And we
very
love
nice
the
guy.
restaurant.
We do.
Great food. So anyway.
Top 3 restaurants in all of Disney.
Yeah.
For sure. Then we are going to go to Enzo's Hideaway Bar for dinner. Now, we have been there before. Joe and I can't remember if we actually filmed. I know we just had an appetizer and drinks.
Yeah, we
but
sat at the bar, but
yeah,
we're going to do a full
But I think we're
dinner.
going to do a full video.
I love that place. I
do
love
too.
the whole theme and how it's connected to the Edison, and you've got the secret passageway and all the rest of it. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah, it really is. And then the Besties arrive. So we're hoping after dinner to meet up with them for drinks. If not, we will be seeing them the next day.
Yes.
Which leads us to Wednesday, February 19th. Joe and I will be starting our day at Homecoming for
Again,
lunch.
that's another one. We do
It's
that
favorite.
place a lot.
If you haven't been there, highly recommend it. Make a reservation. You will not be disappointed.
But we are doing something different there as well.
We are.
So that video
Yes.
will be a little different as well. So we're trying to come up with a few different twists to some of the things we've done before. So we'll see.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we do have full dining reviews at Homecoming and Wine Bar George.
Several.
Just look through our playlist. They'll
Several.
pop up.
Yeah.
And then we are doing something new to us that night. We are attending the Hollywood Studios After Hours. We have done Epcot, we have done Magic Kingdom, and we have done Animal Kingdom After Hours, as well as the Villains After Hours at Magic Kingdom. But we have not done Hollywood Studios yet, so I'm very excited. But before dinner, we will be before the After Hours, we will be having dinner at Hollywood Brown Derby.
Which we've done before. But once again, there's going to be something different with that, hopefully.
Yes.
We'll see once we get there.
We're hoping this all works out.
Yes. We have ideas. We'll see if we can execute them once we get there.
So I'm just really excited about the After Hours because it is a special event ticket. It is lower crowds. You get access to all the rides and you get free, well, included in your price. It's not free, but you get the Coca-Cola products and bottled water and popcorn and Mickey bars and the ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to have that included.
Yeah.
I'm really
exactly.
excited.
Yeah.
Because that means hopefully we can get on Slinky Dog Dash
Yes.
more
Rise-
than once.
Yeah, hopefully. And Rise of the Resistance.
Yes, that'd be
and I know Steve and Ariane love Rock and Roller Coaster. Is it still going to have the the Aerosmith theme is gone?
It
already,
will be
right?
gone. No, it is not gone.
It's still
yet. Yeah.
considered Aerosmith?
Yeah.
And
I don't know when that's changing over. I would
Yeah, they're
assume it's going to
changing
be
that.
happening soon.
yeah, they're changing that over to the Muppets.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a Muppet-themed roller coaster, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I think that might be fun. I do like that ride, but they also like Tower of Terror. And that kind of...
So we might be splitting off with them for a little bit during that night.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the roller coaster, but Tower of Terror, it makes my stomach do backflips. So I don't know if I'll be doing that one.
I will not.
But yeah, you won't do either one.
Okay, that's going to be a late night. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
After Hours are 9 to 12.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
We can do it.
Thursday,
We're not that
February-
old yet.
No, we're not.
young enough where we can stay up past 10.
Sometimes. Has to be really special to do that.
It just
these
depends
days.
if we have a nap during the day. Anyway,
Thursday, February 20th, we will be starting with breakfast at the Rick's Cafe, which is at the Coronado Springs Resort. We recently, back in July, we did a dining review there. So I'm not sure if we're going to do one again. So if you want to check that out, again, it's on our channel. We're going to be spending the day at Epcot. It is also Ariane's birthday. And we will be having dinner at Il Molino, another great restaurant
yeah.
on property. You know what? I would have to say it's probably in the top 3. Wine Bar George, Homecoming, and Il Molino.
yeah, I think so when it comes to on Disney property. And when we were there last July, we had dinner at Il Molino, and it was our favorite meal while we were at Disney. That trip, we also went to the Gaylord Palms and had dinner at the steakhouse at that hotel. And that actually topped El Molino for us, for our experience.
And I will say, Frontera Cochina is a tight 4.
I mean, they've been consistent now that we've been going.
Yeah.
And, besides the avocado margarita, the food we've had there has been good,
excellent, yes. So, February 21st, we will be starting the day at Olivia's at the Old Key West Resort, having breakfast. And then we are spending the day in Animal Kingdom. We want to see the baby tiger. I think his name is Baxo, Bakso.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's his name. He's super cute, and I'm dying to see him. I want to see the otters. I want to do all the things that we never do.
I'm just going to go on record as saying that every time we go, I said, Jen, wouldn't you like to do some of the things that we never do? And every time she says, no. So we always do the same stuff over and over again. But this time...
We're going to branch out, kids.
Yeah, well, you're being very adventurous.
I'm excited.
I want to see the gorillas. I want to see the tigers. I want to see monkeys swinging on the trees. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Excited. I want to see it all. And I definitely want... Last time we were there, I did not get a chance to do Everest. The line was way too long.
You did not,
So I'm hoping that I can do Everest at least.
Ariane and Steve would do it with you. I'll hold bags.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, great. All right,
Remember that time when we forced you to do it with us?
I remember a couple times that you forced me to do it with you.
And we had so much fun?
I did not.
I did.
No. All right, so Saturday, February 22nd will be another Magic Kingdom day, but we will be starting that morning with breakfast at the Kona Cafe. We enjoyed it so much in July after years of bad reviews that we're going to go again because I think they've really turned their food around.
And Matt and Carrie and Riley were just there.
Yeah, and they had a great experience. Yep.
We just had breakfast there, but they had dinner, and Matt said that the pork chop that he had at the Kona Cafe was the best he's ever had, and that was the best meal of their trip.
Yep.
So that's interesting. So it's good that, anytime you go to a restaurant at Disney, you're paying a little extra because it's Disney. And if you have a good experience, that's excellent. If you have a bad experience, especially for the price, that kind of stinks.
And some Disney restaurants are just so inconsistent.
Right, I know. But if you can get to a point where you have a good quality meal and a very good experience,
go back.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so that night, after spending the day in Magic Kingdom, we have dinner reservations at Toledo in Coronado Springs Resort. Another favorite. Haven't been there for quite a bit.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think the last time we were there was with Carrie and Jason and Casey and Ariane and Steve. It was a Christmas trip.
Yeah, it was
a couple of years ago.
December or January? It might have been
January. No, it was a December.
Was it December?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
We stayed at French Quarter.
Yep.
Yes. Funny how you can remember some things
certain
and
things.
Others just
I remember that trip in particular because Casey tried octopus, and I was just very impressed by that.
And that was the year we did Give Kids the World.
Oh, yeah, that was that year. Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah, that was very cool.
It was excellent.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so then Sunday, February 23rd, we're going back to Magic Kingdom because why wouldn't we?
Well, why not?
I'm so excited, but we're going to start with breakfast at the Grand Floridian Cafe.
Yes.
I was there for dinner last May, but we haven't been there for breakfast in a couple of years, so I'm excited to go back and try that out.
Yeah.
They've always been good. They've always been a favorite. They're pretty consistent. Yeah, dinner was really good last year, so I'm sure it will be just as delicious.
Special or different that we're going to do with a video for that restaurant. There wasn't anything that we came up with for an artistic
I do know they
twist.
have a couple different items on the menu since we've been there.
Okay.
So we can check that out.
Yeah, check that out. Maybe try one of those.
Then Monday, February 24th. Oh, and the nights that we don't have dinner planned, we're going to hit up some lounges. We're hoping to hit up Geyser Point.
Yeah.
We're hoping to hit up the Crow's Nest. Just so you know, we will do full videos on most of them.
Depending on how that goes. But there's some other things that are at least... tentatively planned in the works, yes.
So Monday, February 24th, we are going to start our day at the Cake Bake Shop. I know that it is getting a lot of mixed reviews.
Yeah.
We have had breakfast there twice and really, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the price tag is not much different from the Grand Floridian Cafe, from Olivia's. I noticed that some of the cakes now, cake slices at Boathouse are in the range of $26. I would tend to believe they weren't that high before Cake Bake popped up. But I'm going to go on the quality of food and the service that we've received. It's been excellent. So we're going back and we're hoping to be 3 for 3.
Yeah, and that kind of goes with what I was saying about Kona Cafe. Sometimes you just don't know. And yeah, not only with some of the other reviews we've seen from different people who've posted stuff, but Steve and Ariane also didn't have a great experience. So that's kind of really disappointing, especially considering the person who opened this restaurant has 2 others. So this isn't like a new adventure.
Right.
You know, so anyway, the first 2 times we went, we only did the 1 video. We went twice, but didn't do a second video.
The second time.
But when we went with Gia that second day, this is in November of last year, we had good experiences for both. So we'll see. This will be the test, I guess.
This could be we're coming back again, or this will be we're done. But I'm excited to go back.
Yeah.
Like I said, we really enjoyed it. I don't know what the rest of that day will bring, but dinner is going to be a new to us restaurant that we were supposed to eat at last July, but we canceled the reservation. But we're going to try Rosa Mexicana at the Dolphin Resort.
Yeah.
I've heard really good things. It is a chain restaurant. But hey, margaritas, some enchiladas, some guacamole.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
And then unfortunately, Thursday, February 25th is the day we come home. I'm sorry, Tuesday, February 25th is the day we come home, but not before we have lunch at Steakhouse 71.
Another one of our favorites.
Another one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Again, haven't had... my lunch there back with the kids last May was but for the most part, we've had really good food.
Didn't you get the burger?
No, I did not. I did not get
Timmy
the
had
burger.
the burger.
What did I get? I don't even know what I got. I don't even remember. It was that unmemorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go back, and we're hoping also to try this trip. And I'm not even going to try to say the name because I'll butcher it, but the new restaurant bar at the Polynesian Tower. We're going to try that restaurant, just maybe pop in for a drink at some point during the trip, because I've heard really bad things about it, but Joe and I want to see for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's one thing. When a restaurant gets a bad review from someone that's visiting it, I wouldn't necessarily go 100% on that review, because Disney is constantly changing. They're moving their chefs around. They're bringing new ideas. So what might have been bad for someone on Monday would be great for someone on Friday.
Yeah,
you know, everyone has a bad day.
It's just a matter of what happens with consistency. And, you know, again, go back to Kona Cafe. We had a couple of bad experiences a few years ago, and thought, but then let's give it another try, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So, you know, at the end of the day, there's certain restaurants that have a certain style that you know you will like or you won't like. Chef Mickey's, for instance. That is a style that we personally don't like. But a lot of people like it. They go, it's buffet, you can get whatever you want, as much as whatever you want. You have the characters. But for us, it's just kind of a little too much.
When you have somewhere like Topolino's.
Yeah, where it's a little more elegant,
and you're paying about the same price.
Chef Mickey's is just a little too chaotic. It's just too many kids running around and waving the little napkins and whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess it just really depends. It depends on what you like. But at the end of the day, there's so much variety at Disney that you'll always find something that suits your taste and style. And again, if it's something that doesn't seem to work for you, then shift and try something else the next time you go back. Not everyone's going to go as often as we go. There are a lot of people that go, Steve and Ariane go even more than us, but she's a travel agent, so they get all sorts of special discounts and whatever. And I also almost want to say, don't bother her with trying to have her book stuff for you, because she's so busy, she doesn't have the time.
No, book from her.
Yeah, I know.
We have all of her information linked below in our description. She will do you good.
So she's very, very busy, but they take advantage of that because why not? I'm so happy for them. I really am. So anyway, so that's it. And then after that, that's the last day, Tuesday the 25th, and then we come home. We have a later flight coming home as well.
We do.
So
we're going to get a full Disney day in on our last day.
Yes, we'll see what else we're going to do.
But I'm really excited. You know, we were down on Disney for a long time, but I would say in the last So COVID was 2020. I'd say in the last 2 years, year and a half, it's really, the magic has been brought back. I'm much happier. I want to go all the time again. I really love it. I don't know. It's just a special place for us, and we're going to keep these videos as positive and happy as possible. But we will let you know if something's not good.
Yeah.
But again,
try to be honest.
Don't always trust the video that you're watching. Make your own decision. Go to those places that you're unsure of and try them out, because you might like it. Something that we don't like, you may like. Something that we like, you may not.
Generally, though, we're pretty positive about most everything. We very rarely give a negative review for anything.
But we are going to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see. Cake Bake is, for me, that'll be interesting, because I really trust Steve for what he says. And if he's like, I don't know if I'm going back, then he must have had a really bad experience, which really is disappointing. So we'll see. Because, I mean, the place is just lovely. They put some money and time and effort into that. So
again, all these videos you can find in our description and our playlist. Joe can't possibly link them all because there's just too many, but we probably have at this point almost 1,500 videos.
Oh, is it more than that?
It could be more than that.
I don't even know. We should look that up. I don't know. We published so many videos. I don't know. Anyway, it's been 5.5 years that we've been doing this now. 5.5 years.
I know.
That's ridiculous. I don't even know. Where does the time go?
I know.
Anyway,
if you stayed to the end of this video, leave us a heart in your comment.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Any color. You can leave red, blue, pink, green, yellow, orange, whatever. Maybe not red.
No. Okay. Well, all right, Jen.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action, because we're going back to Disney. We're staying at 3 resorts. We're doing all 4 parks. We're doing an after hours. We are going to eat and drink ourselves silly.
And while we're there, we will also be posting live updates.
We are going to be posting live updates. We will not be doing live streams because we just don't have the confidence that the viewership would be there at this point. But we will do some live updates.
Yeah, we'll do some live update videos, because this video going up now, prior to this video going up, we've finished the video package, or the video series
from November of 2024.
Yes, that video series has ended by now, and so now we're on to this trip. We are, and good timing. One more thing, we have a lot of Disney trip plans this year. Yes, we do. All right. Yes, not only Orlando. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.